Hello, this is Eric at Prince George Ford, and we're taking a look at the all-new 2021 Ford Bronco Sport in a Badlands trim. That's the sort of off-road version of the Bronco Sport, coming with some nice upgrades for going off-road. But let's take a look inside. And first, looking into the back, where you have a pretty spacious cargo area that can always be expanded by folding down the rear seats. You have a rugged cargo liner here that can be lifted up, and underneath you have your full-size spare with room around it for tools and necessary equipment. You also have a 110-volt power outlet and a 12-volt right here. And once you close it, it does actually have a separate glass hatch, so if you just need to reach in to grab some gear or something like that, it is there. And then looking at the back seat, where you have seating for three comfortably with fold-out armrests and two cup holders in the middle, as well as a 110-volt power outlet down here. You do have these sort of hybrid cloth and wetsuit material seats here, so if you're wet, your seats won't suffer for it. And you have vinyl flooring throughout the vehicle, so no need to worry about a carpet that's going to get stained and gross. And this vehicle does have a remote start, so no need to go outside on those cold mornings to warm up your car. And looking in, you have power windows, power mirrors, and power locks, as well as a fully power adjustable driver's seat. And now sitting in the vehicle with it running and looking at the steering wheel, on the right hand side you have your controls for your center screen here, where you can look at your trip information. You have a digital speedometer there, as well as your speed limit that's kind of paired with your navigation. You can look at your tire pressures, your radio station, your fuel economy, trip 1 and trip 2, which you can cycle through there. You can also cycle through some other stuff, such as your audio, navigation, and phone controls, and settings for your screen, and some other features around your vehicle. But then moving on to the left side, where you have your cruise controls with lane keeping system, and adaptive steering and adaptive cruise control, so it'll kind of change the distance depending on what you set it to. Do also have your hands-free phone and radio controls along the bottom there. But then moving on to your center, your infotainment screen, which is radio, Sirius, and Bluetooth, so you have some options there for whatever you want to listen to. And you have your Bluetooth phone controls, your navigation screen, so you're hopefully not going to get lost on your travels, whatever apps you may have installed, and settings for your screen, and some other features around your vehicle. But then shifting into reverse, you do also have a backup camera, so you're going to be able to see where you're going and hopefully avoid hitting anything, with dynamic hitch views, so you can zoom in and have an easier time hooking up a trailer, since this does have a class 2 trailer hitch, I believe. And then moving down from that, you have your media controls, as well as your auto start stop shut off, your hazards, and your camera for the front. You do have a front facing camera, so you can get a better look at any obstacles that you may encounter that you can't see from over the hood. And then below that, you have a little compartment here for your phone or whatever you want. Then you have your climate controls here with heated front seats, so you can stay cozy in the colder months. And down below you have a USB, USB-C, and 12-volt power outlet there, so you can plug something into power or charge from there. And then you have your main shifter here on a dial. Do have select shift on the wheel with paddle shifters here, so you can manually shift through your gears. You have your parking brake, brake hold, and then your GOAT modes here, so goes over any terrain, I believe is what that stands for. So you have a couple of different drive modes here, such as normal, eco, sport, slippery, and then on the opposite end you have mud ruts, sand, and rock crawl mode, which is sort of more unique to some of our more 4x4 oriented vehicles. And it does also adjust some stuff here, such as your 4-wheel drive lock, your locking rear differential, your traction control shutoff, and your trail control mode as well, which is a sort of cruise control for when you're going over rougher terrain. Of course, you have two cup holders, if I didn't say that already. And then you have your center compartment / armrest here with another USB and USB-C inside, so you can plug something in from there. But I believe that should cover our look at the interior. And if I didn't mention already, this vehicle is powered by the 2-liter EcoBoost engine rather than the standard 1.5. But if you're interested, feel free to give us a call at 250-563-8111, or just come on down to the dealership and have a look for yourself, and have a nice day.